Good evening everyone, it's Monday the 11th of May. I'm recording this having just finished listening to Boris's latest announcements about lockdown and the slight easing of restrictions which is coming in. I think many of us will be pleased to hear that from Wednesday we'll be allowed to exercise more than once a day, and perhaps even more importantly for some of us, to meet one other person outside as long as you continue to maintain a 2-metre distance. I think this is going to be a relief for lots of us who've really felt the impact of the last few weeks of isolation and limited ability to see each other. And clearly we still need to act responsibly, and I know I can rely on all of you to continue to do that and continue to keep yourself and others safe. But I do hope that this is positive news for many people and that this will make our lives slightly easier in many ways. Another piece of good news that I have to share is our latest Member of the Month for May. So many club members have risen to the challenge of keeping us together as a community and keeping our contact going. But some people have really stood out to me over the last couple of months as people who've made a huge impact on our club. And I was delighted that that view was shared by other people, and I had 2 nominations for Suze West. Suze has not only organised the extremely successful virtual John M. Wright Park Run, but she's also been coordinating the virtual coaching sessions, which I and many others have found really helpful and really engaging over the last few weeks, and I know she's put such a lot of effort into that. She's also worked with Claire Mullen to provide mental health support and well-being and keep us engaged and talking to each other. And finally, I'm also very pleased to say that Suze put us forward for some coaching support from England Athletics, and we just heard today that we've been successful in that. So I'm sure there'll be more information coming, but that's great news. So congratulations, Suze, on being Member of the Month for May, and thank you so much for all your efforts for us. Finally, I said previously that I was going to treat the John M. Wright Park Run as a race, and for the first time since taking over as chair, read out the race results. Now I'm slightly backtracking because it turned out to be very difficult to find everyone's times, and I would be here all evening, and I don't think anyone wants to listen to me for that long. So I'm not going to read out everyone's times, but I am going to read out the list of everyone who participated. And my sincere apologies in advance if I've missed out anyone. I did try to pick up all the results, but if I've missed you, please send me a message. I'll mention you next week. So here we go. Those who completed their virtual John M. Wright Park Run. Nick Morris, Jim Clark, Dave Hart, Martin Foster, Heather Tyree, Miriam Stevens, Yeda Goodman, Andy Wheeler, and kudos for the Strava art, Andy. Daisy Olsen with Baby, Linda Golding, Matilda Housley, John McKeon, Claire Mullen, Grant Newman, Kevin Peace, James Evans, Sarah Hewison, Xenophon Gugovitis, Suze West with Poppy, Sharon Newman, Nicola Mann, Suzanne Bunn, Simon Newman, Philomena Williamson, Chris Hamlet, John Mould, Sarah Rock, Tim Hodges, Pete Hickman, Linda Howell, Rob Preddy, Lorna Alani, Rachel Partridge, Barry Roberts, Stephanie Allen, Chris Owen, Louisa Moore, Stuart Croton, Fiona Barker, James Gittins, Christy Mabbott, Stacey Marston, Jude Glynn, Emma Hopkins, great to see you back out, Emma, Joe Whiting, Andy Hoole, Paul Holloway, Simon Gardner, Rebecca Hilton, Ian Reynolds, Guy Marston, Rob Stiles, Michaela Thompson, Rachel Hersey, Steve Doswell, Joe Green, Richard Leeper, Tom Robinson, Rachel Enright, John's wife, Laura Gale, Helen Clayton, Ollie Kirkland, Mike Woodall, John Cheel, Helen Lawrence, Dave Powner, Lisa Thompson, Grania Birmingham, Helen McGettrick, Simeon Whiting, Kerry Oliver, Tracy Devaney, and Alan West. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you again next week.